Hello everyone, welcome to Students Point. This is 30th of May and today we have to see 9 selected questions along with some additional facts. Each question has lots of additional facts which are useful for your examinations. So be attentive and be focused till the end. And to get PDF of all these videos, you have to join me on Telegram app by writing Students Point 2020 without any space, just in small letters write Students Point 2020. Thereon you will receive all the PDFs. Let's move ahead now, but before that, if you are finding my videos useful, don't forget to like the video, share the video with your friends and loved ones, and subscribe to the channel Students Point, as well as if you have already subscribed. Also, don't forget to press the bell icon so that you receive all the notifications of latest important videos from this channel and never miss any opportunity to learn and grow every day. Let's begin. First, you have to answer this question in the comment section. The question is, International Day of UN Peacekeepers 2020 is observed on. These are the options. Read the options carefully and then answer this question in the comment. Let's begin. The first question now. Permanent account number, in short called as PAN, consists of how many digits? So this consists of 10 digits. These 10 digits are alphanumerical numbers which include numbers as well as alphabets, and these are issued by Income Tax Department, and PAN number acts as an identifier for the person with the tax department, and it is mandatory to quote PAN number on return of income, all correspondence with any income to the tax authorities. And it was in news because the Union Finance Minister has formally launched a facility for instant allotment of online PAN card on furnishing only the Aadhaar details, and there will be no requirement for filling up the detailed application form. See, questions like this are very important because sometimes they ask questions related to Aadhaar card, PAN card, your voter card. For instance, in 2018, I think UPSC asked a question in Civil Services Prelims examinations that whether Aadhaar card is a proof of citizenship in India or not. So the answer was Aadhaar card is not a proof of citizenship. Instead, Aadhaar card is only a proof of residence in India, not a proof of citizenship. I hope you will remember it. Other examinations may also repeat that question because in PCS examinations they tend to repeat those questions which are asked in IAS examinations after 2 to 3 years. So we have to keep in mind those questions as well which are asked in IAS examinations as well as in PCS and other examinations. And UPSC in that year asked that question because Aadhaar card was continuously in news in 2017 and 2018. So this year when PAN card is in news, you can expect one question from PAN card. The next question now, which state government will develop 800 kilometer roads as herbal roads in the state? So UP government has decided to develop 800 kilometer of roads as herbal roads. These roads will have trees like peepal, neem, Sahajan, along with some other herbal varieties like Brahmi, Ashwagandha, Jatropha, along with land on their both sides. It will help to make air purified, and this will also provide raw materials for making of medicines based on these herbs. The next question now. National Human Rights Commission was established in. So NHRC was established in the year of 1993. So here C is the right answer. See, this year NHRC has been in news continuously. We have seen some questions related to NHRC in the previous videos as well. Again, it has been in news. So you can also expect one question from NHRC. So NHRC topic is very hot. And it was established under the Protection of Human Rights Act 1993. It consists of chairman and 5 members. The chairperson should be a retired Chief Justice of India or a judge of the Supreme Court. Remember, both judge as well as retired Chief Justice of India can become the chairperson of NHRC. And President appoint the chairman on the recommendation of a committee which comprises of 6 members. Let's see who are the members of this committee which recommends the appointment for chairperson of NHRC. It includes Prime Minister, which heads this committee, then Speaker of Lok Sabha, Deputy Chairman of Rajya Sabha, and leaders of opposition of both the houses of parliament, that is Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha, and then Union Home Minister. This is very important. Remember that Union Home Minister is part of this committee, and this committee is chaired by the Prime Minister. It includes Speaker, Deputy Chairman, and leaders of opposition of both the houses. NHRC was in news recently because it has issued notices to Union Home Ministry, the Railway Board, the Bihar and Gujarat governments in connection with reported deaths of some migrant workers on Shramik special trains and the lack of food and water for the passengers in the trains. The next question now. Consider the following statements about Ek Bharat Shresth Bharat. Let's see the statements now. It was announced in the year of 2015 on the 140th birth anniversary of Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel. This statement is correct. This Ek Bharat Shresth Bharat scheme was announced in the year of 2015, later on in the budget of 2016 and 17, and it was announced on 140th birth anniversary of Sardar Patel. And Ministry of Human Resource Development has been the designated nodal ministry for coordination of the program under it. So here both of the statements are correct, so C is the right answer. And this aims to promote engagement and thereby understanding amongst the people of different states and duties so that a stronger and united India can emerge. Recently, this scheme was in news because Union Ministry of HRD has decided to take forward Ek Bharat Shresth Bharat program by using innovative ways in view of the COVID-19 pandemic. The next question now. Hindutva, Who is Hindu? Is a book written by. So this book, Hindutva, Who is Hindu, is written by V.D. Savarkar. So here B is the right answer. And he also wrote a book called as The History of War of Indian Independence. This book is related to the revolt of 1857. Remember the name of this book? The History of War of Indian Independence, written by V.D. Savarkar or Veer Damodar Savarkar. And he also founded a secret society for revolutionary activities against the British government, which was called as Abhinav Bharat Society. This Abhinav Bharat Society was founded in the year of 1904, and he founded it along with his brother G.D. Savarkar. So remember that V.D. Savarkar and G.D. Savarkar, in short you can call it Savarkar brothers, founded this society Abhinav Bharat, and he was also associated with India House and Free India Society. India House was founded by Syamji Kishan Verma in 1905 in London, while Free India Society was founded in England with Madam Bhikaji Cama as its founding leader. In history chapters, you will get to know these facts, but here when you are getting to know it, you must know it that India House was founded by Syamji Krishna Verma in 1905, while Free India Society was founded by Madam Bhikaji Cama, and recently he was in news because 28th May is the birth anniversary of Vinayak Damodar Savarkar, in short called as Veer Savarkar. He was born on 28th of May 1883 in Bhagur village near Nasik, which is in Maharashtra. He died on 26th of February 1966 due to fasting on his own wish to death. He was sentenced to 50 years of Kalapani, that is jail in Andaman and Nicobar. The next question now. Consider the following statements about Financial Stability and Development Council. It is a statutory body aimed to strengthen and institutionalize the mechanism for maintaining financial stability and enhancing inter-regulatory coordination. This statement is wrong. It is not a statutory body. Financial Stability and Development Council is just an executive body created by executive order of central government, though it aimed to strengthen and institutionalize the mechanism for maintaining the financial stability and enhancing inter-regulatory coordination. It is chaired by Prime Minister? No. This statement is also wrong. This body is chaired by Finance Minister. So at present Finance Minister is Nirmala Sitharaman. So it is chaired by Nirmala Sitharaman. So here both of the statements are incorrect. So D is the right answer here. And it was set up in the year of 2010 as an executive body. Rangarajan Committee recommended for the creation of such super regulatory body in the year of 2008 itself. And it is to be noted that this body is not given any separate funding. Please appreciate this fact, very important, that this body don't get any separate funding for its activities. And along with the chairman finance minister, it has 12 other members. Let's see the name of those members. 12 other members, very important here. Governor of RBI, chairman of SEBI, chairman of IDA, chairman of PFRDA, Minister of State who is responsible for Department of Economic Affairs. Then it includes Revenue Secretary, Finance Secretary, and or Secretary of Department of Economic Affairs. Then Secretary of Department of Electronics and Information Technology. Then it includes Secretary of Department of Financial Services. You have to keep it in mind, the 12 members, at least you must have an eye over these names, so that whenever in examinations they give you some options that which one of the following is not a member of this body, then you can eliminate that option by remembering some of these names. And some other members were Secretary of Ministry of Corporate Affairs, then Chief Economic Advisor, and then Chairperson of Insolvency and Bankruptcy Board of India. And this body was in news because recently 22nd meeting of this body was held. It was chaired by, as usual, Finance Minister to review the current global and domestic macroeconomic situation in the ongoing COVID-19 lockdown. The next question now. Consider the following statements about Uyghur Muslims. You must have heard about this term, Uyghur Muslims. It is related to China. Let's see the statements now. They are mainly Muslim minority Turkic ethnic group whose origins can be traced to Central and East Asia. This statement is correct. And the largest population of Uyghur ethnic community lives in Xinjiang region of China. This statement is also correct. So here again, both of these statements are correct. C is the right answer. Let's see the map of China. Though some of the area here are disputed by several other countries. So here is the Xinjiang province where Uyghur Muslims are detained in camp, though China says that they are being trained here for several activities. However, different countries, particularly the Western countries including United States, says that they are detained here and they are being exploited and suppressed here. This is Tibet, and here is the Hubei province where the Western countries are claiming that from here the first case of COVID-19 was witnessed. And this is Hunan province, this is Guangzhou, this is Guangxi, and here lies the Shandong, and here is Beijing, which is the capital of China. And these Uyghur Muslims are also located in Uzbekistan, Kyrgyzstan, and Kazakhstan. These three countries are Central Asian countries. And recently it was in news because United States House of Representatives has approved a legislation calling for sanctions on those Chinese officials responsible for operation of Uyghur Muslims. Here, US House of Representatives is the lower house of US Congress, while the Senate is the upper house of US Congress. US House of Representatives is the lower house, just like Lok Sabha in India. The next question now. The UN Military Gender Advocate of the Year Award was created in. So this award, called as United Nations Military Gender Advocate of the Year Award, was created in the year of 2016. So here C is the right answer. It recognizes dedication and efforts of individual military peacekeepers in promoting principles of UN Security Resolution 1325 on women, peace, security in a peace operation context. And recently, Major Suman Gawani of Indian Army and Commander Carla Monteiro de Castro Araújo, who is a Brazilian naval officer, have jointly won this United Nations Military Gender Advocate Award for the year of 2019. And for the first time, two peacekeepers will jointly receive this award for their contribution to this important cause. If you have not liked the video yet, then don't forget to like the video, share the video with your friends and loved ones. Let's see the next question now. Consider the following statements about WHO foundations. See, it is a legally independent from WHO, created under laws of Switzerland. This statement is correct. It is legally independent from WHO and it is created under laws of Switzerland, and it will support WHO efforts to address the most pressing global health challenges by raising new funding from non-traditional sources. So this statement is also correct. See, funding to WHO has been critical now because United States has decided to withdraw its funding to WHO because of its allegations of biasness towards China and putting the world's security at risk by hiding some important information related to COVID-19. So now WHO is looking for alternatives to get fundings. So here again both of the statements are correct, so C is the right answer. And this WHO Foundation is headquartered in Geneva, and WHO Director General has recently announced the creation of WHO Foundation that will enable it to tap new sources of fundings, including the general public. Let's see some additional facts now. The Bodoland University of Assam has developed a fungal powder to help people boost their immunity to COVID-19 disease. The powder is made with super mushroom called as Cordyceps militaris. This super mushroom was powdered through lyophilization, which is also called as freeze drying, at minus 80 degrees Celsius. This lyophilization is a dehydration method applying low temperatures and reduced ambient pressures. So I hope you find the video useful. Share the video with your friends and loved ones. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to this channel and press the bell icon so that you never miss any opportunity to learn and grow every day. Wait for the upcoming video. Until then, stay at your home, stay safe, and thanks a lot.